use symbols less than, greater than or equal to for comparison of numbers. Now here we are having greater than and less than or equal to symbols to compare the given numbers. So here I am having x and y are two numbers. Here we are having x and y. X and y are to any two numbers, we don't know. So if I kept this greater than symbol, okay, this is greater than symbol, this symbol is greater than, and this symbol is less than, and this will be equals to, equal symbol, greater than symbol, less than symbol, equal symbol. So here I am taking x greater than y. X is greater than y, here I am taking. So here x should be greater. The value of x is more than the value of y. Let us take a number. Here I am taking 6, and in the place of y I have to take less than 6. A number which is less than 6, that is 5. So this 6 is greater than 5. Okay. Here what happens? X is greater than y means the value of x is more than the value of y. Okay, the value of x is more than the value of y. Next, here x is less than y. I am taking x is less than y. I am taking. So here in the place of x we are taking 6 is less than. So here what happens? X is less than y. So the value of x should be less than y. So here what happens? The value of 6 should be less than, means you can take 7 or above 7, we can take it here. Next, we are taking x is equals to x. The value of x is equals to the value of x. So I am taking the value of x is 6. 6 is equals to 6. 6 is not equal to any number other than 6. Okay. So this will indicate equals to symbol, and this will indicate greater than symbol, and this indicates less than symbol. So here what happens? We are using less than, greater than, equal symbols. Now comparison of numbers. So here we are having x is equals to x. In the place of x, x should be equal. They are in equal. See here we are having 25 is less than 96. So here what happens? Here we are comparing these two numbers. Here what happens? 25 is less than the value of 96. 96 is more than 25. Okay, 25 is less than 96. Okay, next here we are having 65 is greater than 45. So here what happens? The value of 65 is more than 45. Okay, so here what happens? 65 is greater than 45. Next, here 25 is equals to 25. So here what happens? Here we have taken two numbers and we are comparing those two numbers here. Next, here arranging the numbers from lowest number to greatest number is called ascending order. Next, here arranging the numbers from greatest number to smallest number is called descending order. So let's take some examples here. So here we are having arrange the numbers in ascending order. In ascending order we have to arrange these numbers. So arranging the numbers from lowest number to greatest number. So see in this, the smallest number is 2 here. So we have to write 2 first. Then after we are having a number 9. Then after we are having 12. Here we are having 2 12s. So we can write 2 times of 12. 25. Then after 25. Then after we can write 35. Then after we can write 45. Then after 51. Then after 65. Then after 85. Then after 96. 100. Then after 520. Okay. Like that we can write smallest number to greatest number. So here we are having the smallest number is 2 and the greatest number is 520. So here what happens? We have to write these numbers from 2 to 520. Here what happens? 2 is our smallest number and 520 is our greatest number. Arrange these numbers in ascending order. Ascending means arrange the numbers from smaller number to greater number. Okay. Now arrange the numbers in descending order. Now we have to arrange this in descending order. Descending order means arranging of the numbers from greater number to smaller number. We have to arrange the greater number first, then after we have to arrange it to smaller number. So in this we are having the greatest number is 524. So first number will become 524, and in the last position we will get the smallest number in this is 5. So in last we will get 5. So we have to write the greatest numbers first, then after we have to write the smallest numbers. So after 524, what number will we get? We will get 415. So here we have arranged in descending order. Descending order means first number will be the highest number and the last number will be the smallest number. So we have to arrange highest number to smallest number. So here what happens? In 524 is the largest number in this given numbers, and 5 is our smallest number in this given numbers. So we have to arrange from largest number to smallest number. This is called descending order. Now we'll see number line. So now we have taken a number line. So here we are taking 0. So 0 right side will become positive values and left side of this 0 will become negative values. So here what happens? Here we are having 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and from left side we will have -1, -2, -3, -4 and goes on. Okay, here also we will get so many numbers. Okay, the left side of 0 will become negative numbers and the right side of this 0 will become positive numbers. So now we'll see divisibility rules. Now first we will see divisibility by 2. So a number which is having its units place is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Then that number is divisible by 2. So here what happens? A number which is having units place is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Then that whole number will be divisible by 2. Okay, so let's take any number. I am taking 66. Here we are taking 66 is divisible by 2 or not. So here by seeing the units place we can easily tell this number is divisible by 2 or not. So okay, here what happens? In the place of units we are having 6. So here what happens? In the place of units we can have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So in the place of units place here we are having 6. So this whole number is divisible by 2. Okay. So here what happens? 2 ones are 2, 33s are. So then this whole term is divisible by 2. So let's see another number. I am taking 65. So 65 is divisible by 2? No. Why? Why? Because in the place of units we are having 5. So we cannot divide this number with 2. If you want to divide, then we will get into decimal points. So this whole term is not divisible by 2. Okay. So here what happens? This will not be divisible by 2. Divisibility rule for 3. So here what happens? The sum of its digits is divisible by 3. Then it is divisible by 3. So here what happens? We are taking a number that is equals to 735. We are taking here. This 735 is divisible by 3 or not? We'll see here. So here we are having 735. So here what happens? The sum of digits is divisible by 3. So here what happens? We have to take sum of these digits. So 7 plus 3 plus 5. This 7 plus 3 plus 5 is divisible by 3. That is equals to 15. 7 plus 3 plus 5 is equals to 15. So is this 15 is divisible by 3? Yes. 15 is divisible by 3. That will be 3 5s are 15. So here what happens? The sum of these digits of a number is divisible by 3. Then this whole number is divisible by 3. Okay. Now we'll divide this. Here we are having 3 is to be 735 is to be divisible by 3. Okay. So here what happens? 3 2s are 6. 1, 3. 3 fours are 12. 1 and you have to take 5 here. So 3 5s are 15. So we get 245. 245 into 3, we will get 735. So then what happens here? Here 735 is divisible by 3. Now we'll see divisibility by 4. So here any number, its last 2 digits is divisible by 4, or the last 2 digits having 2 zeros, then that number is divisible by 4. So let's take a number which is having last 2 digits which is multiple of 4. So here we are taking 416. So here we are taking 416. 416 is divisible by 4. For this number, last 2 digits are 16. So this 16 is divisible by 4. 4 fours are 16. So this number is to be divisible by 4. Let's see here. We are having 4 and 416. This 416 is divisible by 4 or not. We'll see now. So here what happens? 4 ones are 4. Next 0 we will get, and here we also get 0. 1 6. 4 fours are. So here what happened? This 4 is dividing this 416. Okay. So here what happens? Last 2 digits of a particular number is divisible by 4, then that whole number will be divided by 4. Okay. Next, here the last 2 digits having 2 zeros, then that number is divisible by 4. I am taking 500. Here we are having last 2 digits are 2 zeros. So this 500 is divisible by 4 or not, we have to find it. Okay. So 4, here what happens? This 500 is dividing by 4. Okay. So here what happens? If the last 2 digits of a number were 0, then that number is divisible by 4. Next, divisibility by 5. So when we have a number divisibility by 5, a number having its units place 0 or 5, then that number is divisible by 5. So here what happens? In the place of units, we have 0 or 5. So here what happens? I am taking any number which is having its units place 0 or 5. So then what happens? 625 is I am taking here. So here what happens? 625. So here what happened? In the place of units, we are having 5. This will be divisible by 5. So here what happens? This will be equals to 5, 625. So 5 ones are, in the place of units, we are having 5. So this number is divisible by 5. So here what happens? 625 is divisible by 5. We will get 125. Okay. So here what happens? In the place of units, we are having 5. Okay. Now we'll see, in the place of units, we are having 0. So let's take a number. I am taking 600. I am taking here. Okay. Is this 600 is divisible by 5 or not? In the place of units, we are having 0. So here what happened? In the units place, we are having 0 or 5. Then that number is divisible by 5 is there. We have seen, in the place of units, we are having 5. Now we'll see, in the place of units, 0. This will be the 0. In the place of units, this is units place, tens place and hundreds place. Okay. This is divisible by 5 or not. We'll see now. So 5 ones are 600. 5 into 120, we will get 600. That means 600 is divisible by 5. So what happened? A number having its units place 0 or 5 is, that number is divisible by 5.